Have you ever felt trapped, pouring your heart into chasing success, love, or happiness, only to watch everything crumble? Those sleepless nights, shattered plans, and endless manifestation attempts that lead nowhere. Do you wonder, why isn't the universe listening? In this powerful video, inspired by Carl Jung's profound wisdom, we uncover a secret that changes everything. Doing nothing isn't defeat. It's the key to aligning your life. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It's awakening. What happens when you stop controlling and let your soul guide you? Could your unconscious mind be silently sabotaging your dreams? Join us on a transformative journey to heal, confront your shadow, and discover how to attract everything you desire by simply letting go. Are you ready to unlock the magic of stillness and watch your world fall into place? The world tells you to chase, run faster, push harder, grind until your dreams collapse into your hands. But what if this relentless pursuit is the very thing blocking your manifestation? Carl Jung didn't teach us to chase fleeting desires. He urged us to turn inward and ask, why am I chasing this at all? That question is where your awakening begins. Often, what you're chasing, a perfect relationship, endless wealth, or unshakable success, isn't the real goal. It's a bandage for a deeper wound, a shadow you've buried under ambition. When you obsess over love, is it truly love you seek? Or are you running from the fear of abandonment that haunts your quiet moments? When you crave money, is it wealth you want, or are you still proving your worth to those who made you feel small? Jung's genius lies in this confrontation. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Your desires are shaped by wounds you haven't faced, and until you do, every goal you chase slips through your fingers. Why? Because the universe doesn't deliver what you want. It mirrors what you are. If your energy screams, "I'm not enough," no amount of hustle will change the reflection. This is the harsh truth. Chasing from a place of lack creates a life of emptiness. Your efforts fail not because you're lazy or broken, but because you're operating from a fragmented self. Imagine getting everything you want right now. Could you hold it? Or would your trembling hands, weighed by old pain, let it slip away? Jung's wisdom isn't about manifesting from ego. It's about healing your soul. Stop chasing and start facing. Ask yourself, what part of me feels empty? That's your turning point. This isn't about abandoning your goals. It's about cleansing your reasons. When you heal the wounds driving your pursuit, you stop chasing what was never yours and start attracting what's meant for you. The universe doesn't test you with obstacles. It trusts you with mirrors. So pause. Look within. Your unconscious holds the answers, and surrender is the key to unlocking them. Ready to face your truth? Let's go deeper. You've stopped chasing, but the real work begins now. Carl Jung taught us that life isn't testing you, it's mirroring you. Every delay, every unmet goal reflects not what you say, but what your unconscious mind believes. Your vision will become clear only when you look into your heart, Jung said. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakens. Your affirmations, vision boards, and positive mantras mean nothing if deep down your unconscious whispers, "I'm not worthy." It's brutally honest. You can't fool the unconscious mind. It hears every doubt, every fear, every buried trauma, and it shapes your reality. That tightness in your chest when you imagine your dream life, that's not intuition. It's your unconscious screaming, "I don't believe this is possible." The universe listens to this silent frequency, not your words, If your energy says, "I'm not ready," life will echo that truth, delaying your blessings. This isn't punishment. It's a wake-up call to heal. So what do? You stop. Not out of defeat, but from wisdom. Stop piling positivity over chaos. Instead, sit with your fears. When doubt creeps in, don't run. Listen. Every hesitation is a message from your unconscious, begging to be seen. Surrender isn't passive. It's powerful. It's slowing down to hear your soul's whispers. Jung knew that real change happens in stillness, where the unconscious stops resisting. When you face your fears without judgment, you shift your energy. You move from, "I need this to be whole," to, "I am enough." That's when the universe responds, not with tests, but with alignment. Stop begging for signs. Start reading the ones within. Are you brave enough to listen to your unconscious mind? The shift begins here. You've faced your unconscious, but now comes the leap. Detachment. This isn't about abandoning your dreams. It's about releasing the desperate grip that keeps you stuck. Carl Jung saw detachment not as defeat, but as awakening, a radical trust in the universe's timing. Let go, he implied, not because you've lost hope, but because you've found faith. The universe doesn't respond to clenched fists or frantic energy. It answers the calm certainty of, "I am enough." Detachment isn't pretending you don't care while secretly obsessing. You can't fake it with affirmations or social media posts claiming, "I've let go." Your unconscious mind knows the truth. It feels the vibration of neediness. If your energy says, "I need this to be whole," life will mirror that lack, showing you what you're not ready to receive. True detachment is freedom from dependency. The inner knowing that you're complete with or without the outcome. This is where the void begins, the terrifying space where nothing seems to happen. Jung understood this as purification, not punishment. In this stillness, your unconscious rewires, old wounds detach, and your soul prepares to hold what you've longed for. But here's the trap. Your ego screams, "This isn't working." If you give in, you'll sabotage the quiet magic unfolding. Can you trust the silence? Can you feel love before the relationship arrives, wealth before the money, freedom before the change? Surrender collapses time. By embodying the energy of your desire now, you become a magnet for it. Jung taught that life mirrors who you've become, not what you chase. So stand in the void. Let go, not to lose, but to receive. Are you ready to awaken through detachment? Detachment sets the stage, but true manifestation requires facing your shadow, the hidden parts of you that silently steer your life. Carl Jung called the shadow the repressed self, the fears you've silenced, the shame you've buried, the guilt you've masked with ambition. It's not evil, but it's powerful. Left unseen, it sabotages your dreams. Until you make the unconscious conscious, Jung warned, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Why do relationships fail despite your efforts? Why does money slip away? It's not the goal, it's the unconscious energy behind it. If your shadow carries unworthiness, you'll attract outcomes that reflect it. Partners who trigger old wounds, success that feels empty. Shadow work isn't about fighting these parts. It's about embracing them. When you face your fears without shame, you reclaim your power. This is raw, uncomfortable work. Ask yourself, what have I refused to see? The anger you've swallowed, the insecurity you've dressed as hustle? Each shadow you acknowledge weakens its grip. Surrender here means accepting your whole self, light and dark. Jung taught that wholeness is the key to manifestation. When you integrate your shadow, your energy shifts from "I'm broken" to I'm complete. This isn't quick fix spirituality, it's spiritual awakening. By facing your shadow, you stop manifesting from fear and start attracting from strength. The universe mirrors this new vibration, delivering what aligns with your truth. Can you look at your shadow and still love yourself? That's where the real magic begins. Facing your shadow unlocks a profound truth. Wholeness is the key to manifestation. Carl Jung taught that you don't attract what you chase, you attract what you've made peace with. The privilege of a lifetime, he said, is to become who you truly are. When you integrate your shadow, your fears, shame, and hidden truths, you stop begging the universe for scraps. You become a magnet for what's meant for you. This isn't about perfection. Wholeness means embracing your light and dark, your strength and struggles without judgment. Why do your efforts falter? Because manifesting from a fragmented self creates fleeting results. A relationship born from unworthiness crumbles. Money gained through fear vanishes. Jung's wisdom reveals that the universe mirrors your inner state. If you vibrate, I'm not enough, life reflects lack. But when you stand in wholeness, your energy says, I'm already complete. This shift is your spiritual awakening. Imagine feeling love before someone arrives, wealth before the bank account grows, peace before the chaos clears. This isn't fantasy, it's alignment. Surrender now means trusting that you're enough right here, right now. The universe doesn't test you, it waits for you to embody your truth. But here's the challenge. Wholeness feels vulnerable. Your ego resists, whispering, you need more to be worthy. Can you silence that voice? Can you hold your shadow and still say, I am whole? Jung's path of individuation, becoming your true self, isn't easy, but it's magnetic. When you stop needing external validation, life stops withholding. Your desires flow effortlessly because your vibration aligns with them. Are you ready to become the magnet you were born to be? You're embracing wholeness, but there's a hidden trap. You can become your own obstacle. Carl Jung saw that we often sabotage our manifestation by clinging to an outdated self, one built on wounds, not truth. What you resist persists, he warned. If you operate from a version of you shaped by fear or unworthiness, you'll block the very destiny you're meant to claim. Why do opportunities slip away? Why do blessings vanish? It's not the universe ignoring you, it's your unconscious signaling, I don't deserve this. That old self, forged in survival, believes love must be earned, success must be fought for. But wholeness rewrites the story. You don't need to prove your worth, you need to receive it. Jung's individuation is about shedding this outdated identity, letting go of the need to control or chase. This is where surrender becomes revolutionary. Stop analyzing every sign, replaying every failure. Your ego thrives on panic, masquerading as intuition, but it's just unhealed fear. When you feel stuck, it's not fate. It's a mirror showing you beliefs that no longer serve. Ask, what old story am I still living? The need to be perfect? The fear of being seen? Each answer brings you closer to your truth. Spiritual awakening means choosing peace over pressure, even when nothing seems certain. The universe isn't withholding. It's waiting for you to align with your whole self. Let go of the struggle. Trust that what's yours will arrive. Can you step out of your own way and let your destiny unfold? You've stopped blocking your destiny. But here's the deepest truth Carl Jung whispered. You're not manifesting, you're remembering. Who looks inside awakens, he said. The love, success, and peace you seek aren't waiting in the future. They're already within you, buried under layers of doubt and noise. Jung's genius was showing that you were never missing anything. You've only forgotten who you are. Your wholeness is your original blueprint, untouched by the world's conditioning. The chase, the struggle, the need to prove yourself. These are illusions, static drowning out your soul's signal. Individuation, Jung's path to becoming your true self, isn't about adding more. It's about stripping away what's false. That anxious, unworthy self you've carried, it's not you. It's a mask, built to survive, not thrive. Surrender now means returning home to your essence. Imagine this. The love you crave already lives in your heart. The wealth you seek is your inner abundance. The freedom you chase is your natural state. Why then do you feel incomplete? Because the world convinced you to look outside to earn what was always yours. Jung's wisdom cuts through. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be revealed. This spiritual awakening is vulnerable, yet liberating. Can you trust that you're already whole? Can you let go of the stories, perfectionism, fear, lack that keep you small? When you do, you don't chase manifestation. You allow it. The universe aligns with your truth, not your effort. Stop forcing. Start remembering. Who were you before the world told you who to be? That's where your power lies. You're remembering your wholeness, and now the journey culminates. Welcome home to your true self. Carl Jung taught that individuation, becoming who you were always meant to be, is the ultimate act of spiritual awakening. We meet ourselves time and again in 1,000 disguises, he said. Every struggle, every longing was a call to return to your essence, not to chase what's outside. This homecoming isn't about achieving more. It's about embracing what's already yours. The love, peace, and abundance you sought were never out there. They were within, waiting for you to claim them. Surrender now is the courage to live from this truth, to move through life with grace, not urgency. Jung's path reveals that the universe doesn't demand proof, it mirrors your being. When you embody I am enough, life responds with effortless alignment. But this shift feels raw. Your ego clings to old fears. What if I'm not ready? Yet your soul knows better. You've faced your shadow, shed your masks, and stood in the void. You're not the same person who started this journey. The question is, can you live as your true self, even when the world tempts you to shrink? This is manifestation at its core, not chasing, but becoming. Your unconscious no longer pulls you back. It propels you forward. The universe meets you where you stand, delivering what aligns with your wholeness. Stop doubting. Start being. Jung's wisdom is your mirror. You were never broken, only hidden. Are you ready to live as the person you've uncovered?